Good morning, investors and traders. This is Naeem Aslam, and welcome to our channel in which we discuss several different markets and opportunities within them. And more importantly, we discuss why the markets are going in one particular direction and where is that opportunity. For the last few days, we've discussed that the Dow Jones Industrial Average is very much likely to fall, and that is what we have seen in the market. Yesterday, we have seen one of the biggest one-day sell-off for the Dow Jones Index since October, something that I've discussed previously in my technical and of course in the fundamental videos analysis. Now, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please make sure that you hit that and smash that subscribe button, because this will give you an opportunity to learn from someone who has a more than 15 years of experience in the financial markets, who has worked as a hedge fund trader for Bank of New York Mellon and also as an equity trader for Bank of America, and currently working as a chief market analyst. And of course, if you like the content of the video, please smash that like button as well, because it also helps us on a YouTube channel as well. Now, in terms of a stock market, GameStop stock is once again surging. It is moving to the sky. It is moving towards the sky. We're shooting for the stars, shooting for the moon, because the stock price has already gone to 432. So that price level of 500 is very much on the card. Now, remember, GameStop was a very small and a normal and a tiny company over in the United States. Nothing was very much fascinating about it. The only thing about this was hedge funds, which have always beaten badly all the retail traders with their massive bets, are about to lose this particular bet, because retail traders are going to show the hedge funds and Wall Street, we have the power to move this market. We can change the direction of the market. We can move the market to the upside or to the downside. We are now in control of this particular market. That is the message that we are seeing, because right now, as retail traders continue to buy the shares of these companies, basically what is happening is you're buying shares with the money. That money flows into the coffers of the company, and our company has more capital through which they can re-strategize their business and re-innovate their R&D labs, and perhaps improve the business, which goes against the ethos of hedge funds, which have short positions on these particular companies, because GameStop is only one of the company. And I have done an extensive research analysis and an article on that on Forbes. If you haven't seen that article, just go onto Google, type Naeem Aslam Forbes, and then that article will come up straight away, and then you'll be able to see that what exactly I'm talking about. Because this situation was seen before as well. Back in time in 1902, North Pacific Company faced a very similar situation under these circumstances as well, and where the stock price moved, and because of the short squeeze really happened when market continues to pull to the upside, while one side of that market or the traders are trying to cap the market, not letting the market high, but stock keeps rising above those limits. So what happened under those circumstances? You have to keep putting more money against your short position just to protect your position. And under the current circumstances, what is taking place over here is hedge funds have to keep putting more capital in order to reduce to protect their short positions. Now, where are they getting this money from? They have to sell their long positions in their portfolio, and those are good stocks such as which are Apple, all the technology sector, consumer discretionary, consumer staples, tech, as I said earlier, banking sector, hospitality sector, retail sector. They have to sell these stocks in order to come up with the cash so they can protect their positions against this short bet that they have. Because all in all, it is a battle between a hedge fund and a retail trader. And over here, retail traders are really showing Wall Street that we have the capacity to beat you, to push you in the corner, to keep punching you in the corner. So while this boxing match continues, right now what we are seeing is the stock prices of one specific sector, which is heavily shorted on the market, Well, and by sector, I mean like some group of few stocks which are heavily shorted on the market, and I will be putting another research out which stocks are heavily shorted on the market. So keep an eye on that one as well. So these stocks are moving up while rest of the market is absolutely dropping like a knife, because as I said, the Dow Jones Industrial Average faced one of the biggest one-day sell-offs since October last year. And this is despite the fact that we have a coronavirus vaccine, people are getting vaccinated, coronavirus situations are becoming looser over in the United States. But despite all of that, one major factor which is very much underpinning all of that is that there is a major disconnect between what is happening in the economy out there and what the market is telling us. And that is more general Joe is suffering while stock market is still rising. There's a disconnect. There's so many people are still unemployed, while the stock market continuing its journey towards its record high. Doesn't make sense. That thing will certainly correct it. But right now, it is more about, a battle between a hedge fund and a retail traders, and that will continue. Now, in terms of other stock market, and then I'm sorry about all the enthusiasm that I came up, because I wanted to support retail traders, and I always believed that retail traders can do it if they have the discipline to do that. And now it seems like that is there. Now, in terms of an overall stock market, and of course in cryptos, what I'm seeing is that crypto prices are moving above their 50-day simple moving average, something again I've discussed in my video yesterday as well on the technical analysis video. Again, if you are not subscribed, subscribe to the channel, because one of the benefit will be that you will get the notification directly on your mobile phones, on your devices, that look, the video is uploaded, go and have a look at that video. So in the technical analysis video on Bitcoin, talked about that, look, it is going to go, it is going to the chances are that the prices will bounce from this particular point, from the 50-day simple moving average on the daily time frame. And that is what we have seen yesterday, because prices have started to move higher. Now Bitcoin prices are trading at 31,000, and as long as the price stays above the 50-day simple moving average, the next momentum for this particular trade is the 35,000, because we need to stay above that. We need to stay above the lows that we have formed, and we need to stay above the 50-day simple moving average. However, if the price changes its direction, then short this particular move, because then the market is really going to move towards the 28,000 or 27,000 price level. Followed by that, the next support level for Bitcoin is going to be at 25,000. Overall, what is really driving Bitcoin prices lower is your fundamentals. And those fundamentals are coming from the regulatory perspective, that going forward, we are going to see more pressure in terms of Bitcoin from the regulators. But on the same side, we also have a strong argument that it is retail traders, it is traders like yourself who are willing to support, because Bitcoin is very much supported by the community and more adoption is there. So GameStop stock gives us a good case study where it shows that, look, if retail traders are ready to back something, no one can really stop it, and then the prices are moving higher. Now, as I can see, there you go, GameStop stock has hit 500 as we discussed. This is huge. 500, the stock was trading at 2.50 not too long ago. That is a massive, massive, massive gain. And now the journey continues towards a $1,000 mark. Remember, earlier today in the video, I've talked about a 500 possibility. We've already done it, and now we are moving towards that 1,000 mark in terms of a GameStop. Again, the conviction goes for a Bitcoin as well, because that momentum also is going to come over here. It is going to push Bitcoin prices again towards that 65,000 price level that we talked about it. Once we break above that, the next price for Bitcoin will be 100,000, which I have talked about for years now. And it looks like that will be very possible very soon. That's all for now. Stay safe, stay indoor, and I'll speak to you guys tomorrow.